Whoa, tonight a special guest is joining us for dinner. You didn't tell me, Chakia. As soon as you walked into the dining room with your best friend Jihi, her father spoke dramatically as he smiled and answered in the same way. Uncle, you broke my heart by calling me a guest. You said I'm a member of this house. I'm very offended now. Because before university you were a member since you used to be here almost every day. But since the moment you started university, you have become a guest since now you don't visit us. Uncle, after coming from the university, I get so much tired that I just shower, eat, and sleep. But I do visit you on weekends. The end you spoke in a low voice while looking at the man who was taking his seat as he looked back. You immediately broke the eye contact, feeling nervous as always. Don't worry, Dad. Wine is with us for a whole week. Really? Leanne and Hannah left this noon for a business trip for 8 days. And they don't leave wine alone, so they were sending her to stay at her grandparents' place. But she has university too, so I told them to let her stay like she always does when they go. But Hannah was hesitating since this time it's not 2 or 3 days but 8 days. But I made her understand if she wants, she can stay here forever. I gave a small smile at her words and couldn't help but start imagining what if I really start living here forever, how it would be when I will sit beside him on the table. But he says, "Why? Stop whining, control yourself." No, never. If you stay here forever, then I won't be able to work peacefully. He paused as he looked at him with a confused gaze. I mean, you both are so loud. Boring rude jerk. I hate that. Mom. Shh, eat you both. Just like this, the dinner continued to try to keep your attention on the food and not get nervous because of the stoic man who is sitting across from you. Getting done with my night routine, I sat on the bed at the same time the door knocked and Jihi burst in. Girl, I have a breaking news. Now what happened? Just now I was passing by my parents' room and I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but the topic made me stop. They were talking about marriage. Oh really? What a news. Finally you're getting married. I said in excitement as she slapped my arm, irritated. Shut up, stupid. It was about Jungkook Oppa's marriage. What? Half of my heart fluttered just by overthinking. What if Jungkook and me? No, stop overthinking, Ryan. Why would he marry you? With his childhood girl best friend, Choi Haeun. My heart instantly broke hearing the words. What? How? Her family was our neighbor in Busan. Oppa and Annie have been together since they were born. She's just a month younger than him, so they became close friends, even went to the same school. But after graduating high school, the Chui family moved to the US and we moved here. But obviously, open and we must be in contact. After all, they were best friends like us. I felt like my heart was getting stabbed as the chairs were threatening to fall, but her next words gave me instant relief. About the marriage, it's not confirmed. Actually, my mom was saying to my dad that Annie's mom called her today and said they'll be coming here soon. She told my mom that she talked about marriage to Annie a few days ago, and Annie said that she likes Jungkook Oppa. So her mom said that as their friends also not in a relationship, it would be good. And my parents think she's right, but Oppa is leaving for Japan at midnight and will be back the day after tomorrow on Thursday around evening. So they'll ask Oppa when he returns. If he agreed, then it's good. If not, then also good. What if he agrees? Will he or not? I came out of my thoughts by the shape I felt in my body. Where did you get lost? Tell me, will he agree or not? I mean, there's a difference between best friend and life partner, but don't know if he's secretly in love with her. After all, he's really reserved. Moreover, she's the only girl he's close to after me and mom. I felt a pang hearing the only word he's close to. My eyes filled with tears, and controlling them made my throat dry. I took a heavy breath before speaking up in a low voice. I don't know, I'm tired now, let's talk tomorrow, please. He gave me a confused look but nonetheless nodded before leaving the room as a sea of tears escaped from my eyes and I laid down, lost in a cloud of thoughts. Will he agree or not? Returning from university, Jian, you made your way towards the living room as usual and stopped seeing the people sitting there. Here you are both. Look, who is here, Ji? Tree family, what a surprise! Pretending a little bit surprised like she didn't know they would come, she happily walked towards them and greeted them warmly. Oh my, look at you, all grown up as a beautiful lily. Mom, after all, she was just 14 when we moved away, and now 23, you'll soon become an old granny Chi. Really, Annie? Don't forget you're 5 years older than me. She laughed teasingly while your eyes glued to the tall girl who had everything. A graceful figure, sharp features, silky smooth hair, glowing skin, and suddenly couldn't help feel small. Yes, you had your own charm, soft features, nice hair, but your 5 foot height and baby-like face made you look 4 years younger than your actual age, 23. And people reading you as a teenager sometimes annoyed you, especially now standing in front of someone who looked elegant. Obviously, you were curious to see the girl. You ended up searching about the Tree family, one of the top 10 business families in the country, Jian being number 1 and Chui somewhere around 7. But there wasn't any personal info online, only business. Mine, come here, meet the Chui family, our old neighbors. Smiling, you greeted them politely at the same time a loud voice echoed, Goog! Exclaiming in a loud voice, she immediately engulfed Jungkook in a tight hug, taking him off guard at the hug. But this made him side turn as he looked away and Jungkook broke the hug. You didn't tell me that you were coming today? We only informed Auntie because I wanted to surprise you, and he scoffed and greeted her parents before taking a seat beside her. You're visiting us after 9 years. What happened suddenly? Nothing, we just wanted to come here because you'd never come to meet me and we always meet in some kind of business event. But don't worry, we are here for a week and if you say yes, then I will come again and stay forever. But if you said no, then I'll never come here. She said while looking in his eyes, but he just shrugged his shoulder. What? Why would I stop? You must come back here and stay forever. She smiled sweetly as he looked down, biting her lip to control your emotions. Now you That worked throughout the dinner. Haeun was busy unfolding the childhood memories and present life while Jungkook was just listening and others busy in their own and he was gossiping with me, but my mind was just stuck on them. He was smiling. That's rare. I have rarely seen him struggling only when he bickers with G once in a while. He's reserved, serious, and a strict person. He doesn't open much even with his family. Seeing him listening to her attentively and smiling like this with his female best friend made me feel bad, and I thought maybe she is special, but I shouldn't care even if she is special, right? Then why? Why am I even hurting this much? He never even looked at me that way. I'm just his silly sister's silly best friend. I splashed water on my face, but tears didn't stop. The thought of him with someone else hurt more than I expected. But for me, he's everything. I wish I could tell you how much I'm in love with you, how much important you are for me, how you control my heart, mind, and everything. My voice came out as a whisper between sobs, raw and broken. It felt suffocating, the heaviness in my chest unbearable. Sniffing, I wiped my tears harshly. Wine, it's your fault. It's your fault to fall in love. He never gave any hope. I was the delusion while living in a dream. But from now on, I won't think about him. I'll stop getting hurt. I'll stay away from him. With that last promise to myself, I wiped away the last tear and went to take a fresh shower. You were using your phone or say lost in your thoughts while waiting for everyone at breakfast, but you flinched hearing morning. Morning. You good? Since last night you have been quiet. And look at your eyes, seems like you haven't slept last night. I'm okay, I was studying last night. You see, not looking at him and stood up from the chair. Where are you going? You're not going to have breakfast? I will, but I want to have coffee. Then make me one as. Morning, Cook. Sighing, you looked away as she sighed, hugged him. I have good news for you. As I have accompanied you in morning exercise now, I'm accompanying you to the office as well. Gritting your teeth, you took your bag and left from there that he didn't notice. Why? What will you do in my office? And I have been telling you since Charlie, don't hug me. I don't like it. Yeah, I know. Anyway, I get bored when I don't work. So I will check on the projects we partner on, but I'll be back earlier than you so that I can spend time with Uncle, Auntie, and Chi. Jungkook hummed and looked across to see you. You weren't there, so he thought you had gone to the kitchen. Where is Ryan? She hasn't woken up yet? Ma'am, she just has gone to university and asked me to inform you that she left early because she had some urgent task and she'll eat there. Urgent task? She didn't tell me. Anyway, I'm also leaving then. I'll have breakfast there as well. Bye, Opa. She rushed away, leaving Jungkook in confusion. After that morning at night, didn't see him at dinner because she insisted to go outside and enjoy Friday night as she had noticed your odd behavior, so you went with her for big barbecue and drinks to loosen up from all of the emotional heaviness. You woke up late the next morning due to being drunk, so didn't see him at breakfast. Anil had left for the office then, so the rest of the day he spent being jealous of Haeun as she didn't go to the office, spend time with his parents talking about their interests. And after jungle camp, the whole family had dinner, and the whole time you followed his stares on you, but you didn't spare a glance at him, and then you went to your room using sleep as an excuse, but you were determined to ignore him, and did the same this morning at the breakfast. And after breakfast, Jungkook and Haeun went to hang out, though he didn't want to, as he even works on Sunday, but as she insisted, his father told him to take her as she came after a long time. Why are they not here, Sid? He has never been this obedient to his father. What happened today? Why did he agree to hang out? Just putting in an act like he was interested in going out with her. Like even that talk was overheard by GE. It was meant to be private. They must haven't told even GE yet. Why do we care? Stop thinking about him. You closed your eyes tightly and why don't you shake your head like it would throw out all of the thoughts? Here you are. I was finding you everywhere. What happened? You're all right. I just got hyper while talking to mom. We were having casual conversation until told me that Hang and Annie told her that she should have taken business. I feel like her interest is in business. I guess she chose medical only because her friend took it. I mean, girl, be for real. Who are you to judge me? You're not even close enough to know me how much I'm crazy for being a doctor. Whatever, I just don't like her anymore. She always butts in conversation of me and my parents and start advising me. I think she chugged down the can of soda in one go. Relax, girl. I have decided I don't want her to be my sister-in-law. Fine, I have an idea. Be my sister-in-law. You choked on your saliva and slapped her arm, but before you could speak, the movement got interrupted by another voice. Hey, minions. Yeah, but don't mess, huh? She annoyingly spoke as he ruffled her hair and sat on the chair across you both and beside him, Haeun. It was a long day, you know. We went to our old neighborhood. It has changed. Jungkook and I played in the arcade and ate snakes. They're just like we used to in our childhood days. Then we had lunch with our friends. Then me and Jungkook got for shopping. We enjoyed a lot. You all carry on. I have some work. Jungkook, who was busy with his phone, lost in his own world, spoke and went inside the house while yelling at the phone to his secretary as some inconvenience happened in the work. There he goes. He even denied our friends for dinner and clubbing due to work tomorrow. They were teasing how he hasn't changed. He was same in high school, boring. Our friends used to joke that his future wife would run away out of boredom. But he'd always say, I'll marry someone like me, serious, mature, and focused. She chuckled to herself as he forced a smile. He disliked the idea of getting married to someone younger than him, as he didn't want to babysit his wife. He wanted someone of his age or older so that they can share and understand each other and their problems. Oh, and she also must be in business so they can build an empire together. I mean, obviously. He's a future chairman after all. You kept your eyes low, biting your lower lip to control yourself as her each word felt like a stab. Your hands trembled slightly while holding the soda can. I have to call my parents. Good night. Without waiting for a reply, he walked away. Jenny watched she go, her brows furrowed, and muttered to herself, I know what you're hiding, bestie.